trying to record a couple different videos since last night. We're having some weird, interesting electrical situations going on in the house the last couple days, and the lights like are flickering. Well, the electricity is like flickering a little bit. The boys have been running around, changing outlets, looking at the panel. They're figuring it out. But when I went to do it last night, like everything kept flickering, and I was like, this looks weird. But so if you see a little flicker, that's probably what it is. They do have lights on, but I'm trying to get this one and the next one that I'm doing done, before the sun goes down. Oh, that'll be better. So I am going to put this one on the newer channel, and I honestly am not 100% sure how that this whole thing is going to evolve when it comes to these videos and YouTube, or what my future holds, or I don't know. So life is so crazy right now. There's a lot. I have a lot on my mind at all times that I'll just be really grateful when a lot of the stuff is over, and I will have like a more clear mind to be able to create and do stuff. So I really love this, first of all, because I am a master certified life coach, many of you know. But when I got sick, I also have fibromyalgia, narcolepsy, a couple other things that make my body a total pain in the ass. And when I got sick, I wasn't able to coach the way that I wanted to. I didn't feel like, nobody ever expects to like wake up sick one day and then just never get any better. Nobody ever expects that. And I know that I pushed really hard to try to be like, no, I'm still gonna, like, I don't care, I'm gonna do it, whatever. But eventually, when I had New Tomorrow, it did come to a point where I just wasn't able to be available for my clients the way they needed me to be, or the way I wanted to do my job. I wanted to do it with integrity, and I wanted to do it well. I wanted to do it the very best I could. And I did not, my people were not just numbers. It was different. So when I was having to cancel all the time on certain things, on their sessions, or if I couldn't get back to them with a question in, a certain amount of time or whatever, I knew that I was no longer able to perform that job that I love so much in the way that it deserved. And it broke my heart, and I hated it, and I was very resentful for a very, very long time about all of the time and dedication and energy I put in to my education, because I am a life coach, but I have many, many other certifications, and I did that all from home. And and when people see them, they're like, why so many? And the reason is because I love to learn. I love school. And when I was a teenager, there was a lot going on in young Jamie's life, and I didn't feel like I did well in school, but I didn't get to enjoy it the way I do now. And I love to learn. I love it. Also, because life coaching in general is a very unregulated industry. So pretty much anyone can call themselves life coach. I've seen websites claiming to be, health institutes, blah, 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 whatever, pushing life coaching certifications for very cheap. And very, very little time is put into those certifications. I mean, it's just not. Um, so I really wanted to. I didn't just want to be another person who's friggin' saying, "Hey, look, I'm certified," and taking your money. That's not. I've never ever not into the cash grab deal, and that doesn't suit my purpose in my heart, like why I'm here. Um, so I have a lot. I have a lot of education. And I used to be very resentful of that. There were a few years, especially when things got really bad. I was very, very sick. And my husband had already moved out. And I was so upset and so angry with my body and with all the work that I did and my dedication, because I felt like I had put all this energy into something that I couldn't even use anymore because my body just decided, no, you're not gonna do it. Um, and it really, honestly, it hasn't been until the last couple years where a lot of very traumatic things have happened. A lot of very traumatic things have been done to me and both my children, and it's stuff that we're all still in the thick of it. Um, it's not over yet. And there's going to be a lot of healing to do once it finally is over. A lot of work, a lot of understanding, and it's just a lot. It's so much that it would be a very irrational expectation to have for a parent without all of the credentials and experience and education that I do, on a psych level, on a neurobiological level, to be able to handle that. My children will be fine. Eventually, we'll work through it. I'll make them stronger. But it's just a lot. So now I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I feel like, honestly, after everything we've been through, there are zero reasons why I should be sitting here as psychologically still put together as I am, considering what these people have done. And I honestly, now I owe my life, me sitting here living, to that education that I got to help other people. I didn't know it was going to save me, and now I'm so grateful. It's very interesting, throughout the evolution of you as an individual, me as an individual, how our opinions and our feelings about the same thing can change so drastically over just a little bit of time and in certain circumstances. So, bringing it all back, what I'm thinking is I have so many reasons right now for making these videos that don't really have a lot to do with YouTube at all. And I said in one of the other ones, like, I think those are going to kind of come out as I do this. But I do think it would be really cool to be able to do just like story times and something that I love to do, and something that I encourage everybody to do as a coach, as a therapist. I am telling you, life is hard sometimes, very hard. Sometimes life is devastating and destructive in every single way. And people say, we've all heard it. I mean, people say, oh, everything happens for a reason. Like, no, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I can promise you right now that bad things happen to good people all over the world every minute of every day for no reason whatsoever. And that's the truth, right? Things do not happen for a reason. However, there are ways that you can give things a reason. You can do that. You have the power to do that. I'm going to do that. I've always done that. And I'm going to tell you how. So, everyone has a million stories, right? I don't have any more, any less than anyone else. And a lot of times when trauma happens inside of us and we hold on to it, it's that negative, that nasty, it will eat away at your character. It will eat away at your health like a cancer. Hate is such a weird poison. And the reason that it's so unique is because hate is most toxic to the vessel in which it is held. And that's that individual. Okay. So, bad things happen. Yep. People are going to betray you. Probably. Yep. People you never, ever, 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 ever thought would. That's probably going to happen. You're going to find out who your true friends are more than once. And that's never fun. It's rarely fun. My advice, and something that I would like to do with this channel as like a story time, is to kind of take experiences that I've lived, lessons that I've learned, things that have happened to me, and teach whoever needs to hear it. Use your traumas, and now I'm not saying that your struggle needs to become your identity, because if that's not what you want, then that should never be the case. You have full control. You should always have full control. You should always feel like you have full control. But I have found that by taking what I've learned on my own, in life and through my education and my work, if I can use that what I learned, that pain and those lessons that I learned from that pain to help someone else, then I am giving it a reason. You are giving it a reason. Don't let your struggle just be in vain for nothing. Like, turn it around, flip it around, help someone with it. That is good advice for anyone, and for so many reasons. Not just because you're giving your struggle a purpose, but also because helping other people through some of the same things that you went through is therapeutic for both parties. It's a give and take. And it can be a very beautiful give and take. So that's kind of where I think this channel is going to be like right now. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Anything. This is another thing I've learned. Anything can happen tomorrow. Anything can happen tomorrow. I don't know. But so I'm going to do this little introduction, I guess. I don't know. Can just say where I'm at. Things are so hard. It will be, it'll just be so nice once our lives can get back to like a little bit of normalcy again. But thank you all for watching. Some of these are going to be longer. Some are going to be shorter. There's probably not going to be a whole lot of organization. Just some random stuff right now. I don't know. But thank you. So, as always, have the day you exactly deserve.